immediately I got into the job. I got the job and then I went there. The first day, there was a colleague. I went out to get lunch with a colleague, and then it was a he. He was like, "Hey, now you should say you move with me idea."
Hello, corporate buddies. Welcome to another exciting episode right here on the 9 to 5 show. My name is Mary Grant Amo and I'm here with
Nana Ikia.
All right, so I know that you really enjoyed the last week's episode. This week, we're also bringing you another exciting, interactive, whatever content. Don't forget to follow us on our social media pages, 9 to Thrive, and then on our personal social media platforms as well. My name is Mary Grant Amo on LinkedIn.
And I am Nana Ikia Ampama on LinkedIn as well.
Okay, so right here on YouTube, make sure you also subscribe to our channel, turn on your post notification button, like, comment, share, subscribe, everything's up. So we are moving straight into today's topic. I really love it. I think it's something we overlook most of the times, but it really sends signal one way or the other. So we are looking at first day wahala. With JD, you've gone for interviews. Now, start work.
Everybody tear sheets of paper.
You know, right? So today you're looking at first day wahala, giving out some signs that you would have to notice when you step foot in an organization. It's something that we overlook, and I think that it's about time we take a look at it and then we work fast in order to get in shape when it comes to the corporate field, especially for those who are new corporate people. Right from NSS, they are moving straight to the corporate field.
corporate world.
You need to read their room to know where exactly you are going to. So are you going to start it for us today?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
So these are some questions you should ask yourself on that first day. And for the first question, you should ask yourself, the people you're going to meet, are they happy to be there? Are they smiling? When you greeted them, how did they respond? What was the eye contact like?
It's true.
You know, have you had such an experience?
I've not had such an experience before. Maybe I have, but I watched a TikTok video, and one lady was like, she got a new job in China. When she got there, she greeted nobody responded. They had all found their faces. Like nobody was even trying to direct her to, sit here. It's like they just brought her and left her there.
Wow.
To herself. So she was sharing her experience online. I was like, I mean, why? Like right from that day, I think she even said she quit. She didn't continue the job anymore. So, I mean, when is your first day and you're walking in, nobody is smiling at you. They've all found their face. Hey, and then what is happening in house? We really want to know. So I think it's a very huge thing that you're supposed to look at. Have you experienced that before?
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. It's when I have Actually, I have. Like thinking about it, yes. So it wasn't concerning body language or anything. But immediately I got into the job. I got the job and then I went there. The first day, there was a colleague. I went out to get lunch with a colleague, and then it was a he. He was like, "Hey, now you should say you move with me idea." I was like, "Oh my goodness! Like, what is going on here that he is able to ask me that question?"
Like your first day.
Seriously, he was like, "Let me give you some tea." Hase idea. Seriously, he was like, "Hase idea." No, someone show us up on
I was like, that's the story for another day. You have to gist me.
I was shocked, even beyond shocked,
because I can't just imagine how you would feel that very moment. It's like pack your things and run away.
Yeah, that was literally what he was saying.
I see. You should be alert. I would say messy common areas and then messy desk. Like you enter into an office space and things are flying everywhere. We productivity. It is you. You are productive. Hey, no, me when I enter an office and I see that your places are scattered with a sheet and things are flying here and all. It's like, is it I say and I say you get it. So that is one of the things.
I think this also eats into the first one. Negative body language.
Yeah.
When you go to some place and then they all have like a frown on their faces. I think that's like something you should look out for. Are they frowning? Are they welcoming?
Yeah, welcoming.
Do they have smiles on their faces immediately, like you meet them there? Exactly. What is the reception like?
What's the reception like? I feel you on that. What's the next thing?
So is it? Hey!
What is it?
Hey! Each one for himself.
God for us.
God for us. Oh, is it like that over there? Is it each one for himself?
Like you see them working in silos. Everybody is just doing
collaboration.
Yeah, they are just working on something. Like when you enter, kind of situation. I say,
exactly. It will look like there's no support system.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like, even when you are overwhelmed with task and all that, you will not be able to call on other people to support you. Yeah. Because it's like, why should I leave mine
and then come and help you with yours?
Yeah. Okay. The other one is, which I find worrying, is, do they really care about newbies? In the sense that, like, it's your first time in a company. Nobody gives you a tour around the organization. You don't even know where the washroom is. You don't even know where the conference room is. Like, they just bring you to your desk and they leave you there. Yeah. So I feel one of the red flags on your first day that you should really look at is, like, sometimes they can even call for like a group meeting, then introduce you properly to your team members. You don't just come in and people say, now we say, like, like you can just imagine when you walk in and like a new staff and what's on we saw the bed or bar or intern like it's a problem. You see, because if you do that, it will not make you the person feel very welcoming. Why would you walk into a space and they're asking also for if I they were comfort?
Seriously. There's also the part where you would enter there and then they have unkept hair, wrinkled dresses.
Like,
you should ask yourself, are they dressing for success? Like, some it is said that you dress
how you want to be
addressed.
Yeah.
So that's very important in a workplace. What is their...
Maybe it could be they are not being paid well. So maybe it is where they shall
no. And then sometimes, seriously, this thing screams red flag to me.
Yeah.
When you go there and then, like 2 or 3 people,
like, it's not giving. A friend of mine was like, when she enters a company, the first thing she looks at is the hair, like, it's even on my ball.
She needs to know.
Yeah, because when a big twist, actually move for. Like, and I say like, fear, and I say like you won't dress anyhow.
Yeah.
You won't, even if it's synthetic hair, you wear it beautifully. Like, you get it. So some of these things, because I think if you really care about your work, you should really also dress properly to it. Maybe so like, that would be one of the red flags.
Hey,
we
HR.
Have to look at. The other one will be overhead conversations or complaints. Like, is screaming, is here toxic? Like, let's say it's your first time seated in. we say this one has done this person is saying like you hear certain things and you're like, hey, like I'm even new here. You're saying all these things around me, like you get it. It doesn't really scream.
So there was this story on YouTube that I was following. The lady was talking about the corporate world, and then she mentioned, I think it was like a collage of so many videos that talks about the toxic work environment. Then she said it was, I think, her second day at work, and then she came in late. Instead of her boss to like ask her the reason why she came in late, he just called her and like just started shouting.
Hey.
And so she said she went for lunch break and never went back to the office.
But that's sad.
She said, wow, which means the boss is not being considerate. You should ask her, why
was she
late?
But did she also inform the boss that she would be late or something?
So the conversation was, what was the reason why she couldn't also inform him that she was going to be late?
Yeah.
So those were the questions before he should have even started shouting. I feel like those were the two questions that he should have asked, because obviously something happened.
I get it.
So she mentioned that she doesn't know. All of a sudden, her phone just went off. She was in a hurry. She boarded the bus that like.
She was fighting battles to be there.
And then she got there, and then the boss started flaring up.
That's sad.
She went for lunch break and never
returned. Such a toxic environment.
The next one is the empty desks and frequent departures. Like you enter a team, and maybe during the interview they tell you that it's a team of maybe 16, and the day you go, team naka 8. It has been changed into how it has been divided into how. Let's say 8 is gone and 8 is left.
I see. Okay. The next one will be thrown into task without guidance.
I can attest to that. I can testify. I will not lie to you. I can really testify to that.
Why do you say so? Break it down for me.
Well, I've been in a position where when I entered into an organization, they just mentioned that. So they gave me my contract. I signed the contract, everything, my job description. And then there was no formal training or like there was no orientation. I was just there, and then they were like, just do this. This is just do it.
Okay.
And then when you go back to ask questions, they're like, when you're coming to ask me questions, you have to bring solutions to the question that you're asking. If I knew the solution, would I have come to ask you the question? My dear.
Oh, I know, right? Oh, okay.
Oh my God, that sounded so personal. I'm sorry, but come on. Can do better.
Because I also feel that like if you're a newbie and a task is just thrown at you, it will be very difficult for you to pick up the pieces and put it together.
Yeah.
Because you are new, you literally, I say, when you are I don't know how to put it, like in total. That's how fancies we say it. Like, I say you don't know even what to pick and where when you start your own right, you don't know where to pass and how to get your things off. And sometimes you may feel dumb if like you go back asking for help and asking for questions, like to seek guidance and all that. So like I'll just cheat, managers, line managers and whatnot, and employers that like when newbies come in, you should take their pain, because from where the person is coming from, you know that maybe the person has a training and all that, but in your space might be different to that person. You need to show the person how things are done, because every house and their style, every house style. So you should just be able to put the person in that position. You just don't just throw a task on them for them to fight and get overwhelmed and all that. But actually, I know if you are not cool. But at the end of the day, one China shit. Like you want the person to work with you. I think it's something we should really take care of.
This also eats into the offer of support. Do they offer support when you like hit a roadblock? What is their reception towards that? I think these are all the things that people should look at. And I'm sure some of these things you will not immediately see it on your first day.
Exactly.
But in your first week,
at least you should be seeing
you should be seeing all the green flags and the red flags.
And the red
things that would make you stay and things that would make you japa within 2 hours.
So like that is that with that. And also outdated equipment or technology.
Hey. Some no boss.
As if our one day and then they had hard work. So most of the things you may have to use your strength and all.
There's really something that came into my head, but I'm not going to say this because the person might be watching this and he or she would know that it is directed at the organizations on my proper technology and find I'd say, outdated laptop.
Improvisation, that's also you have to improvise and it may not really work out properly or like work out well, but I mean best is still expected from you even with the outdated technology. Like you're supposed to still put up your best.
Supposed to overdo.
Yeah, you're supposed to overdo. So
bend over backwards
and break your waist. They don't even care if you're breaking your waist.
No.
You have to do acrobatic stuff for them. Like it's something we really need to check when we are working in an organization. Because I mean, of late, it's just technology. You just need that to make your work easier. So if it's AI, if it's whatever that you will need, I mean, to make your work look good, and you, the person, to be also efficient in what you are doing, there is a need for, I mean, updated or upgrading some of these technological tools to enhance.
That's true. That's so true.
The last one is office decor and ambience. How does that feel into it?
It does. It does. Because if you enter into an office where the AC is leaking and there's a bucket in the office collecting the water. See.
Preach on.
That is a very poor ambience to working. Like as you are working and you need to think and all you can hear is go.
I feel you.
Like, and even if there's no people like aesthetics a lot. Even I like aesthetics sometimes. But if your office is not that kind of aesthetics where there are like flowers here, flowers there. But there's even a study that says that, like putting flowers, putting some greens in your office creates this space where your employees can, breathe in some very fresh air. It provides like very nice ventilation. I even wrote an article on that.
I see.
And people are able to function properly in that particular environment.
Exactly.
So the right ambience is actually very good for your employees because it gives them that space, it gives them that avenue to be able to be free.
Especially like creatives.
Yes.
You can't be in a very dim space to be able to think right. Like you get it.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're paintings, some internal branding on the wall. Like, I mean, it all gives the vibe and all that. You just work in an organization and I say, baby, they're in hell.
Wow.
So, like, if like you're walking into an office space, these are some of the red flags you should check, because you should really observe. Some of these things may just skip you by, it's in your shade. Or like like just pay attention to some of these things, and you will not say because if you literally saw it, but you thought maybe it would be better or something. So some of these things we should just be looking out for it in order to make our lives easier. Do you have any final words?
As much as we keep talking about like red flags and things to look out for, it's for our benefit, because that is how you'll be able to spot the green flags as well. That is how you'll be able to see that this place I'm going to is a secured place for me, or it's a secure place for me.
I'll just want to add that in as much as we want job security, we should know that it's not any workspace that you have to work in. Yeah. You need a job, and so what? So you go and die there.
Exactly.
You need a job, so you just like land yourself at a place where you always be stressed, you cry, and you will never fulfill whatever that you want to achieve in life. So that would just be my takeaway.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other?
That's it for me.
All right. So this brings us to the end of our episode 3. Catch us again on episode 4.
Yes.
The 9 to 5 show. My name is Mary Grant, and I was here with
Nanekia Ampoma.
All right. Catch you another time. Bye.
Toodles.